one. Oh, oh, hello. I've just made this very quick beef sauté in the pan. It's diced British beef with a pint of beef stock, and I put a few vegetables in, and I pressure cooked it for 8 minutes. And I think the meat is, hopefully the meat is now fairly tender. Well, it looks okay, and no, excuse me, that's not bad. Now I'm now going to add the rest of my vegetables. What I'm trying to do is make a very quick beef stew. I think probably preparing the vegetables takes longer than it does to actually cook the actual meat and vegetables. But the end result hopefully will be a nice, quick, interesting midweek meal that can be made very quickly and thrown in when you come home from work. You could of course actually make it and put it in your slow cooker. I'm just boiling up some more water because I really needed some more stock. I should have put down on the recipe 1.5 pints. I only put 1 pint down, so I think we need 1.5 pints. So there is my, can you see, there's my meat and vegetables. I've got the diced beef, I've got potatoes, swede, carrots, parsnip, and a leek, oh, and an onion of course, all just washed. I haven't skinned anything. It was all alright, and that adds extra roughage and thickness to the finished dish. And I've done enough cooked all those vegetables, and what I'm going to do is now is add a little more boiling water for stock. That's already got a stock cube in it, and it's got some dried mixed herbs and 2 bay leaves, also some tomato puree, and a good tablespoon of mushroom ketchup. So I'm just going to add, I think it needs a little bit more water. Of course, when you pressure cook things, you don't get much reduction in the water because you're steaming it. So I just needed a little more. There you are. And you mustn't fill the pan more than half full when you've got all your ingredients in. So I'm now going to put that on a heat source, bring it up to pressure, 15-pound pressure, and cook it for 4 minutes. And then I will reduce it by under a fast-running sauce. Now that's gone on again. I should have done that the other way around actually. And as soon as that comes to pressure, I'll reduce the heat and cook it for 4 minutes exactly. That should be enough to cook the vegetables, and it should cook the meat a little bit more, and we'll see how that works out. Now I'm going to have to, yes, I'll just wait till I'm up to pressure, and then I will turn you off. I think what I'm going to have to do is, it's very hard to get a whole sequence in to produce a meal in the time. I think yes, so you might be able to do a whole thing if you do it in 10 minutes, but you don't want it too long a video, otherwise we're all going to get bored with it, and so am I. So we'll see how that works out. This is just to show how that you can make a very good basic meal in a very short time. Now the meat wasn't very expensive. I actually bought 3 lots of meat for £10, so I bought this container of diced beef. I bought a chicken, a small chicken, and some chicken, chicken thigh fillets for £10. So that's about £3.33 each. And then I've got a mixture of vegetables. I hadn't bought them specifically. Some I'd had for probably a week. They've been sitting in the fridge. Now that's more than enough for 2. I'm hoping it's going to be either 1.5 meals for tonight, because I'll have one. He might have a second portion. Or if not, I'm hoping it will be enough so that we can have a meal tonight, and then there'll be 2 small meals for lunchtime tomorrow, which we can have with some other vegetables, or just some bread, or one of my I can't think of the name of that. Those the baps that I've been making, or muffins, just so that you have something. I always like to have a little food left over for the next day, or to go into the freezer, so that when I'm working, when I'm really busy, I can just grab something out of the fridge or freezer and have a meal. Because when you're working, you really need to eat something, and not just. Well, I had jacket potatoes today, but you often want something a little more substantial to keep you going, especially if you're really not eating in between meals, which is a good thing. And if you're really working, then you probably don't snack, which is an even better thing. But then when you need to stop and have something substantial, otherwise you simply can't get going again in the afternoon. And I like to do things, but you have to stop. So I think it's a good thing to make yourself stop working, have a meal, and a mug of coffee, and read the newspaper or something like that, and then get to work again. Okay, I'm going to turn you off now because we've got to 6:24, and that's probably quite long enough. It's not quite at pressure, but it will be there very soon, hopefully, and then I'm just going to cook it for 4 minutes. And I'll tell you how I get on tomorrow. Okay, I hope you're doing something nice for supper, and I hope you enjoy supper, and I hope we enjoy supper. Okay, bye.